Hey everyone, so this is going to be a completely free training on how to use ChatGPT for businesses. This was originally a paid training that I did yesterday with my clients, but it was so helpful and they were so mind blown by it. I was just like, okay, I know a lot of you are out there struggling to get clients or grow your business, and so I wanted this to help you. And as a disclaimer, my clients are mostly in the beauty industry, so salons, med spas, estheticians, and so we give a lot of examples with that, but this could help any business. And by the way, in this training, I'm going to share with you the exact prompts I'm using to get the best results from ChatGPT. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share that exact PDF with you. All right, let's go to the training. All right, welcome to the class on how to use AI to grow your beauty business. I'm very excited about this because honestly, we ought to do one of these classes like every 1 to 2 months because AI is changing so quickly and so rapidly. I'm going to give you guys my take on AI, and then I'm going to show you the exact tools we've been using to help beauty business and stuff that you guys can use yourself. You don't even have to be tech savvy. It's pretty easy to use, not hard at all. And it's game changing. The people who are early adopters of this, I think, are going to really succeed. And so, let me pull up some slides. We're not going to do too many slides. Maria made these beautiful slides, though, so it'd be a crime not to at least show them a little bit. So AI secrets to grow your beauty business. Now, where did we learn this from? Well, besides, I'll go through the ones we made, and then I'm going to mention something else. And so, excuse me if I have a delay. I'm letting people in the waiting room too. So basically, if you guys don't know, if you're new or if you're joining as a guest today, I know that we have like 2 guests on here. We've been in the beauty industry since 2017, and I started looking at AI about 2 years ago when it was very early. And since then, it's just grown so much. And by the way, has everybody already got a copy of this book? I just want to make sure you guys have the book. Um, Type a yes in the chat if you. Okay, cool. So, well, anyone that says no, I'll make sure Maria emails you guys a copy of the book. Or if you're watching the replay of this, email sales, S-A-L-E-S, sales at pmumarketer.com, and just ask for the book. Just say, hey, I was on your coaching call and I want the book. And we'll get you a copy. Cool. So you guys already know we have lots of testimonials. We're speakers. So I've got 60 minutes to drop as much value as possible. And that's a hard stop for me because after this, I'm going to support my local beauty professional and get a massage. And so
support your local beauty professional.
Hey, I'm supporting women and beauty professionals, man. So my focus today, showing you how to leverage AI and ChatGPT and a couple other tools I'm going to show you guys to make more money while working less in your beauty business. And so what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is this, I guess let me ask in the chat, has anyone not used ChatGPT? I'm just curious. And don't be shy. It's okay if you haven't. I just really want to know. Okay, so we have some people that have not. So ChatGPT, it's kind of like Google where you can search things, you can talk to it, but it's almost like a human being. Like it's just as smart as a human being. You can use, there's an app for this on the phone, or there's a desktop version on a computer, which I'll show you guys. But you can literally ask it anything. It can do stuff for you.
Yeah.
Got them. And then it can do stuff for you. It can do all kinds of things. And so 1 second, I'm gonna make sure you guys are not able to unmute yourself. But anyways, yeah, ChatGPT is amazing. So why use it? Well, you can literally have it create content ideas, and I'm going to give you guys scripts and stuff that we use. This is basically like your virtual assistant. It can do whatever you want. It can come up with business plans. It can give you, like, we use it to come up with, hiring documents. We use it to come up with pretty much everything, like emails, all kinds of stuff. Now, I will say as a disclaimer, if you do not, and this is why I'm glad I'm glad you're here on the class, because if you do not know how to use this correctly, you can still get pretty good answers, but a lot of times I can tell when someone's using ChatGPT, it just sounds kind of generic. And so if you know how to like work the script and really manipulate the script, I should say, even though manipulate's a weird word, but just, if you know how to use it correctly, it'll sound a lot better. So what is a prompt? A prompt is basically what you're going to type in when you go to ChatGPT. And I'll just show, I think instead of slides, it'll be easier if I just show you guys this. So let me stop sharing. Before I go to ChatGPT, I want to give you guys a warning. There is currently a AI platform that came out recently called DeepSeek. Do not download that. Do not download it. I don't want you to download it while I'm talking. But basically, it's China's version or competitor to ChatGPT. It's kind of been all over the news the past couple of days. If you look at their I'm just going to show you DeepSeek. If you look at their customer or user agreement, if you download this or if you use it, they can literally listen to you on your phone. They can literally look at everything you're typing in your phone. They know everything about you. It's China's way of gathering your information and data. And if you're on TikTok and stuff like that, they probably already have a lot of data on you. But to me, like you're basically giving, you're basically saying like, hey, you can watch me anytime, communist China, if you download this. And so I don't recommend doing it, but use it at your own risk. I just want to warn you guys this because I've seen it pop up on the App Store as like one of the most downloaded apps, and people just don't realize what they're downloading. Um, Now, ChatGPT, this is what this looks like. So if you don't have an account, you're going to search OpenAI or just ChatGPT, whatever, and you're going to see it. You can click it. You'll be able to create a free account. I use the paid version. It's $20 a month, and it's smarter because there's different versions of it. But well, I know a lot of people that have success and use the free plan, and so you don't have to use the paid version. But for $20 a month, I'll take the best business tools possible. To me, it's a no-brainer, and it's a tax write-off. But here's ChatGPT. Now, this is what you're going to see. Anything you see on the left is just stuff that I've literally been using it for in the past. And so the crazy thing is, I used to book all my trips, because I'm taking a lot of trips to conferences and workshops and stuff in the next couple of weeks. I used to book all my trips through Expedia. What I figured out is if I just asked ChatGPT, um, I can ask it like, "Hey, are there any airports with direct flights to Phoenix in Alabama?" And it gives me all the answers I need. And then I was like, is it typically cheaper to book 3 one-way flights or book a multi-city trip? And it's literally my travel advisor. It gives me all the ways that it gives me pro tips, like things that I didn't even know. And I said, what are the best websites to compare prices? And I'm talking about for flights. And it gave me Google Flights. And I used Google Flights and it was much better than Expedia. And I found options that weren't on Expedia and it saved me a lot of money. And so I know this is not directly related to beauty, but this is just one of many ways you can use it. You can use it for everything. I've literally have it to where like you can upload photos, you can upload files. And so if you're having trouble with some kind of like tech issue, you can screenshot your screen, upload the file and say, how do I do this? And I've literally had it walk me step by step on how to change some really technical stuff with my website. And so it can literally give you step by step tutorials on everything. It's pretty crazy. But let's get to the beauty stuff. And so we actually created a prompt for you guys. Don't worry about screenshotting or anything. I'm going to give you all you guys this as a PDF. This is something we made for you guys just as a good starting point for like you can just throw it into ChatGPT and copy. So here's an example prompt. Now, you don't have to do it at a prompt. You could literally just say like, hey, I'm a permanent makeup artist. Please write me 10 content ideas for Instagram Reels. And so you can do simple questions like this. But I found it like I'll give you guys some scripts that'll be a little bit better. So here are 10 Instagram reel contents for you, before and after transitions. And so I get that this part's not that impressive because, okay, cool. These are some content ideas. You can get those in Jake's book too. But here's where it gets good. You can say like, okay, let's see. Healing journey updates or process highlight reel. I'm going to copy this, or I might just say for number 4, please provide a detailed script. I can film in 3 for a video that is less than 3 minutes. Now, why did it say less than 3 minutes? Does anyone know the significance of 3 minutes? I'm going to wait for you guys to answer in the chat.
Me.
Anyone but Tony. All right, nobody knows the 3 minute significance. So if you didn't know, recently Instagram and YouTube made it to where you guys know what Instagram Reels are and YouTube Shorts, right? It's basically the same thing. It's just different platforms, vertical videos. Now those can go instead of 60 seconds or 90 seconds. Now you can do up to 3 minutes. What does this tell me? It tells me that platforms are moving to more, just like how people scroll and look at TikTok videos. Platforms are moving towards being able to watch longer form videos in a vertical style. And so now I can record an educational video. I can show a client process journey. We can do, you up to 3 minutes instead of 60 seconds. What does this mean for me? It means I don't have to rush so much. Like with 60 seconds, I got to be quick. I got to get my hook. I got to tell them what it's about. And then I do a quick call to action. Now that I have 3 minutes, I can slow it down a little bit. I can show them more information. I can explain more stuff. So this is great for you guys because you can literally take your time and explain something for up to 3 minutes. And so going back to the ChatGPT, um, for number 4, please provide a detailed script I can film for a video that's less than 3 minutes. And so it's going to give me a detailed script. Now, actually, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to say, you can stop it if you think of something else. And so I'm going to say, my name is, because I wanted to kind of really script it out. My name is Jake Randolph. And my beauty salon is called Jake's Beautiful Jake's Beauty Salon. And I'm located on 5th Street in this is all made up, by the way, San Antonio, Texas. All right, so now it's going to give me a better script. So it's going to say, starting out in the first 5 to 10 seconds, which is very important, guys, the hook. Visual, a close-up of your tools neatly arranged on a sterile tray in your salon. Okay. And then you can do a voiceover on that point. Hey, I'm Jake Randolph, owner of Jake's Beauty Salon here on 5th Street in San Antonio, Texas. Let me walk you through the magic of permanent makeup. I probably wouldn't say it just like that, but I was testing out a different voice. And then it's going to literally walk you step by step on exactly what to say, exactly the shots to take. And so if you're someone who's like, oh, I'm scared to sit here and talk on video. Actually, I'm going to stop my screen for a second. So what I forgot to mention is, where am I learning a lot of the AI stuff? Well, I joined that $30,000 mastermind called Driven. They're all about AI. Like that, we literally had an hour-long presentation on AI about how it's basically taking over. They're like AI and robotics are changing the world. Like I'm teaching basic stuff that we probably should have taught last year. AI is now much more advanced. Like it's literally going to take over everything. Like Amazon Prime they're already testing out where they drive a van up to a neighborhood, they open the van and the drones go deploy all the packages. Like we literally have like software where we can clone ourselves and make videos that look just like us and sound just like us. Like there's already like so much stuff. This is like the basics of AI. Sharon, I'll get to your question in a second because yeah, I was actually going to show that in a bit. But where I was going with that is one of the leaders of the mastermind. He was doing a speech on it, and he was talking about the importance of YouTube because once AI starts, think about it, guys. Once everybody's using ChatGPT, which we're almost there anyways, a lot of the content, a lot of the information is going to be very generic, or it's just going to be abundant. There's going to be an abundance of information out there. And so what's the one way you can stand out from your competitor? Because your competitor has ChatGPT too. It's building authority. And so the way you build authority is do videos, be the educator. And basically said, he's like, if you guys at this point, now that you've seen everything, if you're still going to refuse to do videos and be like, oh, I'm scared to do videos, then fuck off. That's literally what he said. Or no, he said, "Go fuck yourself." And that's kind of like where we're at right now. If you can't do videos and you're too scared, then that's basically where your business is going to be in the next few years. Just being honest. So if you're not,
That's
I get
literally
it.
what he said.
Yeah. You just got to practice, guys. So here is the step-by-step instructions on the video it's telling you to make. And this is good. Like you just film the clip and then you can do a voiceover during that portion. And then if I'm like, oh, well, I don't know how to edit videos. there are AI tools for that, by the way. I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite tools. It's called Opus Clip.
You're amazing.
What?
Sorry. Real quick. Come here, real quick. Come here. For everybody that's like, who's Adele's wife? My
Who's
wife,
Adele's wife?
or this my wife Adele. She's brought me an amazing iced coffee.
Hi, everyone.
Nice. Kylie, can you bring me water?
I'm real.
Are you serious?
So you're good.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, Adele. All right, so Opus Clip, that's the new software that I really like. Now, there are plenty of other AIs, and that's the cool thing about once you start with ChatGPT, you can just kind of figure out anything. So I'm going to ask it, what are some good AI editing apps that I can use if I'm not good at video editing, but I need to put these clips together?
You're using AI for AI people. That's what was my mindset shift like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So CapCut is one that's very popular. I know it got temporarily taken down by TikTok and stuff. Um, I haven't heard of InVideo. I have heard of Descript, but there's so many apps where you can just put in these clips and it'll edit it for you. It'll even add music. It'll sync it to, and so there's no excuse not to be able to start doing videos, guys.
Jake, should I show them the video that I shot and it took me 5 minutes to set up?
No, I was trying to keep that kind of on the low down.
Okay.
That's a little bit too crazy. So see how much information it's giving me now. You can also ask like, what kind of camera equipment should I get on Amazon that would cost me less than $100 total for my video setup in my studio? So it's literally going to give you, thank you. It's literally going to give you step by step what you need. Okay, so this is, the basics. Let me show you guys the prompts that I came up with. So here's something that I'm going to give you guys that you can literally copy and paste and customize for yourself. And so, and I have it broken down in categories, but here's the first one for content strategy. And I'm just going to copy this and show you guys how it works. So you just take this in quotes, you're going to copy, put it over and I'll start a new ChatGPT question, post it in here. And so I own a beauty business that offers blank services. So somebody give me a few services that you offer, and we're going to do this real time for you.
Head spa. Ooh, that's a good one.
It offers head spa. Is that a service or a?
That's a service.
Okay. Head spa. I'm just going to do sugaring and permanent jewelry. I just looked at the first three. Somebody give me a city and state.
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia. My name is, I'll just put whoever put it, Augusta, Georgia, Aubrey. And my business name is, Aubrey, what's your business name? And then I need help creating engaging and effective social media posts for platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Specifically, I would like content ideas, daily, weekly, monthly posts. And I'm giving you guys all the things to ask for it. So that way you have everything you need. I'm just gonna, I don't remember exactly Aubrey's business name, so I'm just gonna put Aubrey's salon. And then
Now, Jake, while you're looking through that, what Jake is showing you is how to train your AI, how to use AI properly, how to ask it the right questions.
yeah.
That's the power. That's when you learn how to do that, you're unstoppable.
And then we even want to specify the tone. So the tone should be professional yet approachable, appealing to what's your guys' target audience? Do you want luxury? Do you want singular? Do you want moms? What target audience would you guys want?
I
And I
think
know
mom's is pretty cool. That'd be a niche market.
appealing to moms and
You know, it'd be a good one, husbands.
that's kind of different targeting.
I know, but you're throwing
Yeah,
something at it.
we can
That's
see what it does.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put stay-at-home husbands.
that's even better.
They're like Tony. All right, let's see what it comes up with this prompt. And like I said, you guys are going to have this prompt, so don't worry about screenshotting. We're going to send you guys the guide after this. And then while that's loading, because it's going to think for a minute and then it's going to start spitting out. Notebook LM is another cool thing I learned on the mastermind. And so with Notebook LM, it's a little bit different. Basically, you can upload your documents. And so the way I could use this is I could upload transcripts of all the webinars I've ever done, and then I can ask it questions. It'll know everything about that. It'll scan all that, and I can ask it questions about me. I can ask it to write emails in my tone. I can ask it, hey, what did I teach on this date? Or what are some ideas I taught from last year? Like it knows everything. And so the way you guys could use it is maybe you take all your training documents from your education. So maybe you upload a bunch of skincare articles and a bunch of esthetician guides, whatever you learn from, upload it into this, and now you have a personal skincare professional that you can ask anything. So if a client's like, "Hey, I just took this medication and this medication, does it contradict with this or that or whatever?" You could ask it based on the documents you uploaded. So it's like creating your own database that's going to be customized to you. So that's a cool tool. You can try an example notebook. So this is what it would look like. You can have all the sources here on the left that you uploaded. And these can be Google Docs, they can be YouTube videos, they can be whatever. And you can literally just start typing and ask it a question. So, what are some topics in this collection? Another big one that's coming while this one's thinking is Google Gemini. I haven't played with it as much, but it's got to where it can literally you can ask it anything just like ChatGPT, and then you can also have it to where it like looks at your screen and tells you what you're looking at and walks you through stuff. It can even do like website audits. You can ask it like, "Hey, how can I convert my website higher?" But that's a little bit advanced for now, so let's just forget about that. And Notebook LM is going to give you a lot longer answers because it's actually pulling from the documents and it's going to cite the material. And so if you have like a lot of scientific articles or like skincare or whatever your craft is, or you upload a bunch of training manuals, you'll be able to generate stuff out of this. But let's go back to ChatGPT. So here's the prompt I did. Here's what it gave you. So social media strategy for Aubrey Salon, content ideas, and then it gives you different ideas. Now, if you're like, okay, I like this client wins, you can copy this or say for number, actually, I have voice to text. For number 4 client wins, can you give me some more examples of how I could use that? And so you can ask it clarifying questions about its answers. My text didn't post. Maybe my computer's overwhelmed. For number 4 client testimonials, explain more examples. So it says, absolutely, here's some more examples of types of testimonials you can do. So you can, anything that you have questions about, it gives you some captions that you can use. So if you're not feeling creative, you can literally just go in here and play with this and ask it different ideas. Now, let's look at some other prompt ideas we have. Can you help me create a social media content calendar for the next month that will help engage my beauty clients and drive sales? And so I can go ask it this. It's still talking on the other one, but is this helpful to anybody? Is this something, are you guys learning anything? Just curious.
Now, after that next prompt, Jake, I have one I would like you to do.
Okay. So here's the 30-day social media content calendar. Day 1. It's giving you the caption. It's giving you CTA means call to action. But even if you didn't know that, you can say, what is a CTA? And it'll tell you. So ask followers to share their favorite self-care rituals in the comments. I like that. If you follow me on Facebook, you see that most of the posts I do are questions. Because why? Because people are going to answer the questions. It's going to drive up my engagement. And so if you're just on your content, if you're just talking about yourself, people are not going to engage with that. But if you ask it a question like, what is your favorite skincare routine? Or what is your favorite skincare product? You're going to get way more comments. And so that's a little social media hack. I can do. All right. So welcome to and introduce your services. And it gives you a full in-depth content calendar. A lot of these are pretty good. Sugaring myths debunked. And so whoever did sugaring, you can do sugaring myths debunked. It doesn't hurt as much as waxing. Um, and I'm even going to ask it. Uh, for this post, can you explain more how I can make it very engaging and what exactly I should post as the graphic? All right, so it says how to make it engaging. Interactive hook in the caption. So, do you think sugaring is just like waxing? Think again. We're debunking the top myths about sugaring today. And then you can do um,
Then you could literally ask it, what are the myths about sugaring?
oh, here it is. It tells you the exact slide. So if you do a carousel slide, like where you can like do different graphics, these are the graphics you can make. And I will say AI is getting good enough where in 6 months you'll be able to post this, or probably use ChatGPT. You'll be able to post this into AI and it'll make the graphics for you. It's just right now that stuff's a little bit expensive.
I forgot.
All right. What questions do you guys have so far?
Jake, real quick, could you ask it? And this I think will really help a lot of you. I use ChatGPT to ask for advice. So I like to ask ChatGPT, how can I easily explain microchanneling to somebody who has no clue what microchanneling is?
How can I easily explain microchanneling to someone who has no clue what it is? Please make it easy enough to understand for a fifth grader.
It didn't type it. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
there you go.
I like that. Microchanneling is like giving your skin a little workout to help it look its best. Imagine tiny invisible roads being created on your skin. These roads helped. Tony, I just had a business idea. Why don't we just make videos like this with like Kylie or somebody and we'll just sell them to the people?
Yeah, like that, like, because let's face it, like for those of you who are on the call that do pro cell or any technical treatments that you really struggle explaining, I use ChatGPT to help me figure out how to explain that treatment.
Yeah. Like
Like,
this actually kind of helped me understand what microchanneling is.
yeah, but here's the thing, like to me, it's like when like for example, ProCell says, oh, it's creating small little cuts in your skin. That sounds like way too dramatic for me.
Yeah. I'm like, no thanks.
No.
Um, can you make a short rap song about microchanneling? Sorry, this is kind of wasting time, but I just want to show you guys how smart this thing is. Yo, listen up. It's time to glow. Microchanneling's the way to go. Tiny little paths making waves, healing your skin. It's a new craze. So, if anybody wants me to wrap that whole thing, I will do it for $1,000. All right. Um,
But you again, and then also another way I look at it, and this is something I used recently, was what is better, this or that? So you could also ask it, what's better, in your opinion, pro cell microchanneling or XYZ competitor? Or what back bar is better, image skincare or circadia skincare? You could ask it those types of things, and it's going to tell you why it feels that way. So,
yeah. So I did Lisa's idea of sharing ideas for Valentine's Day promos for facial jet plasma and body lymphatic, and so he gave me some ideas of different package ideas. And that's another thing. You guys have heard us talk about offers versus discounts, and so here's a good prompt. Uh, please write out the. Actually, let's see which offer we like the best that they mentioned. Maybe a Valentine's Day themed facial with rose infused or chocolate antioxidant. I like that one. So please write out the number 5 limited edition Valentine's special. Please use offer teachings from Alex Hormozy with value stacks. And I want the final price to be $199, but the value should be at least $500. All right. So here's your package. Glow with love this Valentine's Day. Pamper your skin with our exclusive package. Luxurious facial jet plasma treatment, only $199, save 50. Your skin deserves some love too. Book now.
Love it. Love it.
It even gives you a gift card promo idea. I like that one. Buy a $100 gift card, receive 25. Here's the number 5.
You know, Jake, the crazy thing about this, ChatGPT learns from information on Google and all the search engines, so it's giving you the best
Yeah, one
advice.
second. I'm gonna do this one for 149, and I'm gonna say for this one, please create a value stack where it lists everything that's included. Um, in my spot. I mean, I'm a little bit vague, but you want to tell, what typically. All right, so I like this. Gentle, deep cleansing ritual removes impurities and preps your skin for ultimate absorption. Rose infused steam treatment, gentle exfoliation, nourishing rose mask, hydrating serum application, relaxing facial massage. And notice that it also gives you, this is what I teach you guys. Instead of just saying what it is, so instead of just saying nourishing rose mask, it says soothes redness, reduces stress, and rejuvenates your glow. And so now you're not only talking about the features, you're talking about the benefits of what you offer. And so now people can see the benefits and how it's going to help them. And so I love this offer. I mean, I'm just going to copy this into the chat and let you guys copy and paste that. Actually, that's a little bit too long for the chat. I'm going to remove the hashtags. There we go. Now that's in the chat. The only thing I would add to that offer, instead of only 149, I would say retail value of $500 or something like that. Cool. Let's move on to any other questions on ChatGPT. That was kind of quick and fast and furious, but I want to have time for the other stuff we're going to teach. If you delete your side files, does ChatGPT forget that information? Because I ran out of memory and had to delete some files. I'm honestly not sure about that. With me, with the $20 a month plan, I've never ran into memory problems. Um, so I'm not sure. Actually, watch this. About to blow your mind. Oh shit. Um, I meant to post this in there too. There we go. If you delete your side files, yes, if you delete your side files or context stored during your session, ChatGPT won't retain the information. So there's your answer. You can literally ask ChatGPT about ChatGPT. Okay, Claude AI is another one that's similar to ChatGPT, but I find that it writes much better. So this is what we use to write all of our emails, to write lots of captions and things like that. And you can use both of them and compare the difference. As you guys see, I'm on the professional plan, which means I can use like the most up-to-date versions, but the free plan's pretty good too. And so let's look at this is one of the use cases that my assistant Kylie, she was using it. She says, we were writing an email for Carol because she's hosting me a pro sale class, or she's hosting me on her pro sale group next week for a webinar. And so I need to write an email in the tone of Carol. There's nothing bad in here, is there? Can you mention that Carol actually works with Jake and wouldn't be bringing him if he wasn't legit and successful? And so it writes out a nice email for us, from the perspective of Carol, and we gave this to Carol to send to her audience. And so it writes really good emails and it even gives you a subject headline. Let's see. Let me go through the slides and see if there's anything I'm missing. These are all going to be on the PDF I give you guys, so that's why I'm skipping through them. All right. By the way, is everybody on here in our school community? That's where we're going to be posting a lot of resources and a lot of exclusive content. If you're not, how about that? SKOOL. Let me go to our beauty growth community. So this is our beauty growth community. We have a whole classroom full of Canva templates, resources, marketing starter kit, weekly live classes, six-figure sales system, content that converts, YouTube domination class, Google domination class, tax domination. We like to use the word domination. I guess Tony loves domination. Um,
World domination.
But
World
we
domination.
have a lot of classes in here. Plus, we have a calendar of any upcoming events. And do me a favor, guys, and start posting more in here and interacting because I can see the leaderboards of who's posting the best. So, congrats on the 7 day. Is it Layla Beth? Is that how I say it? But congrats on being first on the leaderboard, both on the 30 day or 7 day. I'm actually going to start, and Marla's #1 all time, but I'm actually going to start doing competitions and whoever's engaging the most, like commenting, posting, helping other people and mentoring other people, because it's all about providing value, right? And so I'm going to start looking at the leaderboard and seeing who's the most helpful. And I'm going to start sending you guys free stuff and giving you guys amazing stuff. And so it's definitely going to be beneficial to get in our community, besides just the fact that there's a lot of stuff to learn. And if you're not already in that, Maria just posted the link on the chat. And no, you do not have to pay a monthly fee for this. This is going to be free. And then as a client, you're going to have like the weekly sales calls, or not sales calls, the weekly classes we do like this. You guys are going to have access to it, but for non-clients, it's going to be locked so they can't get in there. Cool. But this is going to, yeah, I'll have Maria send you guys the PDF for this. And then real quick, is everybody on Beauty Biz AI already? If not, or if even if you are, do you have questions on it? Because that's what I want to show you guys next, or have Tony. Tony, do you want to do a demo of Beauty Biz AI? And it's not like, and just as a disclaimer, we're not trying to sell anybody anything, and you don't have to be on there. I just want you guys to start thinking about it, because with the power of AI to manage your business and to stay organized, plus the chat bots that we're coming out with, the AI booking assistants. I know some of you have already have. Like I was playing with Sharon's bot that she just got set up today. Sharon, how do you like your bot so far? Have you had time to play with it, your AI booking virtual assistant? Not yet. Okay. But yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
So my whole thing is like back. I want to take this back for a second because back when I hired Jake in 2018, I'll never forget Black Friday. I hired Jake in September, I think it was. Was it September, August, September of 2018? I'll never forget Black Friday. I had, God, it was like 2,000 leads, and Jake's like, "Are you going to run an offer? Are you going to send people out? Are you going to how are you going to re-engage all those leads?" I was like, "No, they're not interested. They didn't book with me. They're not interested." I was throwing them away. And that's where Jake shifted my mind. He's like, "We'll send them all a blast." And luckily at that time, Jake's actually been messing with bots since 2017. And at that time, he actually sold me on a bot that he created to do all the automatic follow-up, or not automatic follow-up, it was like a blast out. So we did a blast out offer Black Friday. I think we made like almost 15 or $20,000 that one day just because Jake prompted me to do that. Now, fast forward to today, a lot of you have already seen our Beauty Biz AI platform. I can't, you have to let me share screen, Jake.
okay, allow.
Um, you have to, fast forward to today, me and Jay kind of developed the Beauty Biz AI platform. Can everybody see Jay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
And this is literally My studio, Onyx Brows and Aesthetics. Unfortunately, my wife did have a cancellation today. That's why she was home today. She unfortunately had a cancellation, which happens. But you can see, in the past month, 31 days, we've gotten 215 leads coming through. And, my big thing on it is she is a solo entrepreneur. Um, one of her studios is only 10 by 12. It's a studio. And yet we leverage Beauty Biz AI and we leverage AI technology to make her seem like and have the perception of she is a bigger studio. And that allows her to have a lot of brand recognition out of the gate with a lot of client inquiries. And it all stems from Beauty Biz AI. Now, for most of you, you should have this. I would say 95% of the call already has this built in, but I kind of want to show you again what you actually have because a lot of you sign up on our webinars, get all excited. You're like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is going to change my life. And you're like, wait, what did I buy? Right. And that's where, with Beauty Biz I want to show you my key features of how I use it day to day as a solopreneur. So here you could see, like right here, I have all my pro sell leads. So every day when I log in, I look at my conversations. Notice how there's up here, and this is the most overlooked tab ever under conversations. You can see I have unread. For a lot of you, the first thing when me and you get on a one-on-one support call, I'm going to go see how many unread messages you have. I guarantee you have a lot. Recents, these are all my recent interactions and engagements. Now, I will tell you, just like a lot of you, hey, guess what? I get the stop button. I get people telling me to stop. So now when I go to, let me just clear all filters. When I go to clear filters, apply, I can see all my texts and calls and things like that that we're making throughout the day. And this is very important to me because I want to see what my wife is doing in real time to keep her accountable. She hates that. But also to kind of see what's going on in the business to see if there's a lead that wasn't attended to. Now, the other side of it, I use this as an insurance policy because whenever somebody DMs us on Facebook or Instagram, it actually saves that conversation here. Notice I don't have Facebook open, but I can go see Jean Puffing and see what she's saying to us right here on Facebook. Now, 6 months ago, I actually, like many of you, got hacked and I lost our Instagram account. I lost everything, but I didn't care because I had all that data stored here. Now, with that being said, I also use my own scripts. Look at that. How long have you been looking into getting your brows done? We have a promotion to take advantage of. Now, our promotion is a free aftercare kit. That's our promotion right now for brows. And I promote that as a $90 value. A lot of you, especially if you're doing, for example, micro channeling, you have to have an aftercare kit with that. They should be buying the serums with that. We promote it as it's free if you sign up for our premium package. So we don't necessarily do a lot of discounts. We do a lot of promotions of giving more value to have a higher perceived value. Now, when it comes to my second tab that I look
Hey,
at,
real quick,
yep.
I just want, because Lisa made a good point that it can be overwhelming. Go back to your screen. And we're actually trying to implement this right now because I don't want it to be overwhelming. We're trying to get rid of all the tabs for new users. Can you share your screen again?
Oh yeah.
Just so they know what I'm talking about.
Yep. All these tabs right here.
Honestly, the only thing I want you guys to even care about is the conversations and the contacts. And then if you have any brain,
Opportunities.
I don't even care about opportunities that much, but it's nice to have. But the conversations is obviously the most important part, and the contacts is just where you put your client info if you need to upload it.
Yep.
Opportunities to me is step two, not step one.
Yeah. And Jake is 100% right. These conversation, contacts, and opportunities are all you need to
Yep.
focus on.
Everything else, don't even look at.
Yeah, that's just there. We're actually updating our systems in the next 2 weeks with that. So you're going to start seeing stuff go away unless you're on a package where you want that. It's a lot of it's going to be going away. But for me, I keep track of all my leads and opportunities because I literally categorize them. All my new leads go here. Leads that have replied to my AI bot. If a lead replies to me, they're interested. I'm on them like white on rice. Look at how many non-interested leads I get. But for a lot of people, and this is something I really want to focus on for 2 minutes, a lot of people discount people that say, I'm not interested. I don't want it. Guess what? When they clicked on that ad, they were in the car line, they were in soccer practice, karate practice, they were arguing with their spouse. So they just don't want to talk to you at that time. Actually, 20 to 30% of our business comes from me following up the not interested column. And I don't even follow up with it. Our AI follows up with it. And how does it do that? It notices when it's engaging with our stuff. So Jake said, made a great comment. I don't want you really focused on opportunities. Well, I could actually see in the contacts tab the last time these people engaged with my stuff. That's the most underutilized tab right there. So if I notice that this person, Dania, Bavaria, Florida, she engaged me 25 minutes ago, I need to be contacting her. That was a 25 minutes ago lead, 1 hour, 5 hours ago. So with us, AI in the background is literally running my whole business without me having to focus on following up with leads. So, and a lot of you, not like I said, 90% of you already have this platform. You just need to make sure you're utilizing it.
Yeah, and realistically, on the app, you're not going to have all those tabs anyways. You're going to have the conversations inbox, and so that way you can just quickly pull up the app on your phone, check your conversations. You got all your conversations in one spot, and then you can reply to leads from there, or you can call your leads from there. That's all I want you guys worried about right now. Is just managing leads. I don't care about any other tabs.
Yep. And I will say this, and I'm kind of stepping out by saying this. In the next 90 days, 'cause I want to challenge our team. In the next 90 days, I want to be a company where I want you to envision the client journey and how to automate it. And you say, Tony, I want this automation. I want to automate this part of my business. And we just automate it for you. So that's the direction we're moving into as a company.
Yeah, one feature that I really do love that we could set up for you that's really easy to set up is it's called missed call text back. And
Mm.
so there's been so many times I'm sure where you're in the middle of doing a service or you're in the middle of something and a client tries to call you or a potential client tries to call you. Well, like I know I'm calling around looking for a massage or looking for something. If the business doesn't answer, I'll go. Missed call text back basically means when you get a missed call on that number, it instantly texts the person back and say, "Hey, this is Claire. Sorry, I missed your call. How can I help you?" And that one text message establishes communication and engages the client.
Yep. Because let's face it, if you're calling around for a service yourself, let's say you're calling around for lawn care, you want to get your grass cut, you're going down the list, but if someone immediately texts you back, you're going to stop going down that list because you just opened up communication. That's the whole point of it. So
Yeah.
that's a feature that we could easily set up
Yeah.
for you.
And with Lisa, like, Lisa said, I need the missed call text back. Once that person replies, your bot can take over. And so your bot can sit there and answer the questions and sell them while you're, not even paying attention to your inbox.
Yep. Yep. I believe, Heather, do we have that set up for you? I believe I'm not quite sure if we have that set up for you. Heather's actually like a premium user. Like she uses this platform to like the extreme extent, and I love that. Are you able to unmute or no?
I made it to where nobody can unmute, but I'll change it. I'll change it now. You guys talk now.
Hi.
Hey. So do you have missed call text back or no? I don't remember if we set that
I
up for you.
that I do. I do
Okay.
use the pipeline. Like I'm very strategic with the pipeline and have like a million of them, and I do use that religiously. But I don't think that I have that one.
Okay. We'll get you set up on that. But all right, cool. All right, Jake. Any questions about the Beauty Biz AI platform system, anything like that? Any kind of questions around that?
Yeah, Don, if you want, I know you won the bot on the giveaway the other day, so you and Lisa need to just get with our support team through either email or our commercial work on it for you. A couple people ask, what is Biz AI? Sorry if I'm cutting out. I think my internet's set unstable. Tony, I might let you take over because my internet's not doing great.
Yeah, so a couple of you asked, what is Beauty Biz AI? Beauty Biz AI is a platform me and Jake designed specifically for beauty professionals, estheticians, permanent makeup artists, hair salons, nail salons, and it specifically manages your inquiries. This is not to replace Vagaro or Acuity, Gloss Genius. This is specifically designed to manage your incoming leads. So, like for myself, I use Vagaro for our booking platform. I love Vagaro. I'm a huge Vagaro user. Don't get paid by them. I should, but I don't. But anyways, so we use all of our clients going to Vagaro, but we use this platform for all of our leads. At the end of the day, when you start diving into hiring a marketing agency or running ads yourself, you're going to get so many inquiries. And I see it day in and day out where people in these groups are like, yeah, I ran Facebook ads and they didn't work. They didn't work. They didn't work. Well, they didn't work because the fact of the matter is, if you just do a simple Google search, if you just do a simple Google search and ask, what is the close rate of an internet lead? It's going to tell you like 2 to 3%, right? Jake, I would actually challenge you to ask ChatGPT that. Like, how many inquiries does it take? How many like visualizations does it take for a lead to book with you? So, for us, this platform actually follows up with your leads with you and for you on a consistent basis. However, okay, it does not replace the human touch of you picking up the phone and calling them. For example, a lot of people get this platform and expect it to book clients for you. No, this is the in between the client reaching out to you and keeping them engaged with you until you, the individual, can actually pick up the phone and book them. That's what it's designed to do. Um, and again, if anybody is on this call, I haven't really talked to Jake about this, but I did it the other day, so I'm not sure if anybody's on this call that doesn't have Beauty Biz AI, I'd be willing to give it to you. Normally, we do a $9.97 setup fee, and then I think it's $249 a month. I think we charge $9.97, $249 a month.
I think it's
Um,
$299.
299. Okay. 299 a month. But if you're on this call, you're a current client. We love you guys. Um, I could I'll drop it to 397 for the first month, and that includes your setup. So literally giving you almost like 70% off. So if you are interested in that, I could absolutely just first month 397, and then every month after that I could do it for 149. So I'm saving you about 50% there. But to me, it's a necessity if you're running ads. Now, some people, don't want to start off with that. They want to see how their ads work. Let's face it, Coca-Cola, Estee Lauder, Mac Makeup, they all run ads. Ads work. It's how you utilize it and how you follow up with your leads. So yeah, so let me see if I have a link. If anybody's interested, is anybody interested in signing up for the Beauty Biz AI platform that doesn't currently have it?
Yeah, and if you're watching the replay of this, just email Tony@pmumarketer.com.
Yeah, but I'll drop the link here. If you are interested, like I said, I would be willing to give you 70% off the setup fee and then 149 a month thereafter. Your first month is included in that 397, so literally I'm giving you almost 80% off the setup fee. But we're setting up a lot of people right now, and so I can loop you in on that as well. Jake, anything to add?
I'm going to
And
show
I'm sorry.
ChatGPT. I ask, how many follow-ups does it typically take for a beauty business to book a lead to a booking? So it said typically at least 3 to 7 follow-ups. 80% of sales happen after at least 5 follow-ups. I'm going to repeat that. 80% of sales happen after at least 5 follow-ups. Do you know how many clients I've had tell me, oh, ads are not working. Oh, these are bad leads. And I look and they haven't even followed up once, or they barely followed up twice. According to the most smart system in the world, you have to follow up at least 5 times.
Yep. Yep. And Jake, I
Oh,
do
look. Best practices for beauty businesses. Automation. Use tools like I got to record an ad with this. This is perfect. Use tools like CRM systems like Beauty Biz AI to automate follow-ups with reminders.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I know. So ChatGPT is literally telling you to use Beauty Biz AI. That's hilarious. I did not plan that. That's funny though.
That's creepy. but we are one of the only CRMs for design specifically for beauty businesses. And Vagaro, Acuity, Gloss Genius, those are client-facing CRMs. That's probably why it's pulling this up and saying Beauty Biz AI.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say who is Jake Randolph with Beauty Biz Pro? Well, knows everything about me. Veteran Air Force pilot or former Air Force pilot. The only thing I had to correct it is it's saying our old community Beauty Biz Ignite. Our community now is actually called Beauty Growth Community.
Communit.
Yeah, community.
So, but that's the thing. It's all about your systems. It's all about the follow-up. I could tell you it's a grind, but AI just makes it so much easier. So,
Watch this.
sweet.
What are some resources we should provide for beauty professionals so that they want to join our beauty growth community? Whatever it tells me to do, I'm going to add this to beauty.
Give it to everybody for free.
Yeah, we need more step-by-step video guides.
Yep.
Done for you email sequences, that'd be a good one.
Who wants done for you email sequences? Like we'll write the emails for you.
I think also just interviewing successful clients. Like I would like to interview Heather because I know she's been in Beauty Biz AI a lot.
And I'll be vulnerable and say it has not been the easiest for Heather either. And
Oh
that
wow. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
and that like there were things and setups and things like that we had to do custom. And she stuck it through and yeah.
I'm gonna copy this and send it to my team, aka Kylie.
So
All right. I want to share a comment. So Claire said, I've been running ads with you now for almost 3 weeks. I've had 129 leads and can manage them all in the Beauty Biz AI. It's amazing. Love that. Oh, that was a lot of great info, wasn't it? Well, if you want my exact ChatGPT prompt guide, just like I showed in the training, click the link or the button below, and it's going to take you. And this is totally free, by the way, and it's going to take you to my beauty growth community on School. And this is a platform or a community where we literally give away courses. We do trainings, PDFs, just like I'm giving you today. Plus, you can interact with other entrepreneurs. And the best thing is, it's totally free. And so if you want to join that, just click the button below and we'll see you there.